knock on it.
You know what this music sounds like to me? That one certain part? The Dexter music.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
That wee. Notice that?
Mm-hmm. I like the piano part.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business. Look, the skis and motorblades both bear the same slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other. That's a good question. Not quite. You do know that there's something unusual about this company's business model.
Yeah, this place is fucking weird, man.
What is it?
Yeah, I found this curtain in a bookstore, and I noticed there was a charm on above it, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna look in here," and the lady like freaked out, and she was going on about this curse, so I just like fed into it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like a paranormal investigator or whatever. You should let me take this case," and talk to her into let me go back there, and she gives you a key. And she's like, there's a ghost down there. She's like a lady that stays in the chimney or something like that. And I found that chimney. That's the door. I'm scared to knock on it. So I haven't done anything with it yet. But there's like this weird like Dungeons and Dragons radio business down here. And it's just weird. I found this little cube, and if you put it in this computer right here, it will go to a radio frequency, and this old lady answers. And she's like, "What's the password?" And I don't know the password yet.
Oh shit. Sounds like some creepy stuff.
Yeah, this room right here, this is freaky. Like, what is that? Ooh, money.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Sound does have a face.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying, or what's producing them.
What are you doing? Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands are ancient. You feel the spirit of Ramout Karazai, ancient hero of ground, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in water. 3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
What are you doing? Please wipe your face clean, officer.
No, you're a proud warrior. Keep it. These 3 stripes give you strength in this dangerous realm. It would be foolish to...
And this protects you. Okay, sure. Go ahead. You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected, but malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
You muster all your strength and yell. You're dehydrated, hungover throat. A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have made no impression. Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts. Another pathetic yelp sounds off into the vast darkness of the chimney. You're a little embarrassed you produced it. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. Another pathetic yelp sounds off into the vast darkness of the chimney. You're a little embarrassed you produced it.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? Yes.
Like he's ready to lay...
It looks like one of those...
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Indeed.
Super cool. Someone...
No idea. They stopped feeling not too much, but I don't think any true calling tenders the game
coordinating so many...
Indeed. It's ambitious and untethered from reality, but... Yes, especially in here. Okay, let's keep moving.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize them. Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear... That's a good question. Reality is ruthless. A thick layer. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Looks like it. No one has used it in ages.
It's dark. The echo is...
What are you doing? Wait, really? We should investigate.
A lush... You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad. Pulse, 3 dangerous stripes appear.
What are you doing? Please wipe your...
No, you're a proud warrior. Keep it. These 3 stripes give you strength in...
And this protects you? Okay, sure. Go ahead. You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not...
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then...
Hello?
You've awakened the entity.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the 2nd floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Hello, I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius. So what kind of dye are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking. Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind? I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
How strange. Well, if you're interested, my rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites.
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there. Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true. Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow? All right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex. You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project. And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it? What, so the curse only affects people with poor work ethics? What you're describing isn't a curse, it's capitalism.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
Is it now? I've always thought it's a rather mundane and boring place with no supernatural surprises in sight. Well, if you ever find a way to explain all those inconsistencies in the curse, let me know. More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad. It's not about the haircut, it's about the confidence.